Hello and welcome to the AIRBUS Information Management Marketplace, where we're going to be meeting some of the people propelling AIRBUS IM into the future. Information management is totally customer focused, and those customers are all of you at AIRBUS. So let's get talking to the people making IM work for you. Lena Tecklenburg, you're in charge of internal communication, IM Worldwide Services. Tell me about your new range of products and services. How did you structure it?
First, what I want to say before is that we passed level 1 about 1 month ago, so it's very positive for us because we succeeded in doing this. We are a team of 10 people in Hamburg, and we also have Hamburg and Toulouse, and we also have some people worldwide. So for us, the real struggle was how to onboard everyone. First, we started from scratch. We didn't know exactly where to go. So we started with a business model Canva. We didn't know how to start, if it was more our customers, our value. And then at a point, after 2-3 months, we had a lot of information, but we didn't know how to structure it. So we asked the transformation team if they can help us in that. And that's the way we started to discuss together to make some workshop about who are our customers first, what are our activities, what are our values, and then we started to structure our first product and then sub-products.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The customer experience is a key concept in IM. Now, Vincent Dupuis, you're head of employee digital services. How are you integrating that customer experience in your product and service line in terms of user interface, for example?
User interface is key because it's what the user sees in front of his mobile or computer or tablet. Our motto, our objective is about simplicity. The user interface has to be simple. To do that, we are relying on our key partners, mainly based on SaaS solutions on the cloud, who are in charge and we are experts in offering digital and user interface which are user-friendly, like we are using Workday for My Pulse program, for instance. We are using Cornerstone, who are providing very simple interface to manage their learning, like and here I have forgotten the name, Netflix-like. Yeah. So Netflix-like list for learnings where you can look for interesting contents, focusing on the user. And the last one, but not the least, is about the Google Suite, which is really focusing on simplicity for the user and any employee, which is expert or not experts on IT solutions.
Okay, and so in terms of user experience then?
So we have realized indeed that user interface is not enough to provide the great user experience and the great engagement and adoption for the user. We are putting now a strong focus on user adoptions and all the means we can do to understand the user life, to shadow, for instance, a user to understand his life so that we provide a solution that really fits to his needs. We are using hackathon, for instance, or we are using value stream analysis to understand where the user is losing time or productivity. We are as well making co-design with the user so that the solutions are fitting to their needs. And last but not least, we are supporting the user along the full life cycles, like providing a support hotline, customer survey to understand what the pains they are living, maybe the ideas they have in terms of improvements or the bugs they are finding. So we have really made a collective intelligence to our solution so that the experience is done for the user but as well by the user.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Vincent Dupuis. Emmanuel Arnaud, as mergers and acquisitions project manager, you don't work directly with the aircraft, but of course your work is very important. How do you communicate that business value to your customers?
We start by saying that research has shown that out of closely to 40% of the M&A deals who fails to deliver value have a root cause in IT. So first, we're telling them that we're going to help them to avoid a failure in M&A. That's the first criteria. The second one is that the same research shows that out of the top 5 drivers for an M&A success, 4 are directly linked with IT. So what we are proposing them is all the products and services to ensure that instead of being a blocker to a deal, IT or IM will be an enabler to their business. So we are here from the very early stages of the project to help them assessing the opportunity of making a deal, making sure that they will not have any problems during the project with the IT, and we will remain in charge until the end of the project. So basically, the value we are bringing them is the guarantee that their merger operation or acquisition operation will go to an end with a success.
Well, Emmanuel Arnaud, thank you very much. As Industrial Security Manager, Peter Schaefer, you're not directly involved with the aircraft themselves, but of course your work is essential. How do you get that message across? How do you define your business value?
Consists mainly of securing the industrial assets in the production shop floor. So when it comes to aircraft production, you need the machinery, obviously, and all this machinery has a lot of IT stuff, or how we call it OT, operation technology stuff inside, and someone needs to take care of securing that. And this is our department, this is what I do, to secure the industrial assets we have, to secure the ramp-ups, the rates we have, and so on. Yes, and so without these activities of the department of IM Industrial Security, we might run into issues with hackers that want to influence the integrity of our products or just interrupt the production maybe. And we do our best to keep the machinery alive.
So you do a lot of cybersecurity?
Yes, we do a lot of cybersecurity, from monitoring the assets to deploying security solutions like antivirus. We just recently deployed antivirus systems on machinery directly in Eliaskas as a pilot, and this is now extended to all the 11 sites in a bigger program. So yeah.
Great. Well, Peter Schaefer, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
François Legac works on the IoT platform here at Airbus. Can you give us a couple of examples of Internet of Things here?
Yes, Internet of Things is traditionally, this is RFID we deploy in supply chain and logistics. But not only that, this is as well sensor that we deploy since last year and to put on a container for geolocalization. This is quite a success because we start with 2,000 devices and we have a forecast, all division to 20,000. So we need in fact to deploy some platform, industrial platform, to be able to sustain all the devices. And later on we want to develop new segment and activity in the manufacturing for the connecting the machine.
Okay. Now, agile must be essential in your field. Have you got an example of an agile best practice that you've implemented recently?
Yes, it is. It is essential. And we don't have to miss the fact that for each demand, in fact, in IoT, when I face multi-businesses, I need to be able to answer to the demand, to show value and to provide value to the business, and then decided to develop for my business. So how we structure, and the team structure since 3 months for that. First, we assess the demand globally. We manage in terms of release plan, and we split the project, the demand, into sprints. About 2 weeks. And at the end of the sprint, in fact, what we do some demonstration with the business to agree or not agree to put in production this feature. So this is mainly for me, agile, this is mainly for me to develop some feature I will reuse later on. And thanks to that, I will save time and delivery time for other projects. We could face some issue because we still face a business who want us to commit, and via the agility, in fact, we just provide some sprint and so on, some minimum valuable product. And then we need to keep focus that the business, the value in the business is there, and we need to provide the value in different steps. Thank you.
Okay. Well, François Legac, thank you very much.
Thank you.
David Delpoux, as Business Relationship Manager, I know you have a new customer feedback protocol. How did you set it up?
So we started first with some business interview, and we had some interview with all the business from HR to engineering and also some internal business to identify with them what was the preferred offers they would like to have for digital workplace. Then we establish a persona approach to identify what was the different usage the consumer have of the workplace within AIRBUS. And after that, we decided to create a community based on volunteers to start to improve, to give feedback on our product and share with us all the business needs they could have to create business value internally.
So you've got a nice energy going. Do you think you'll be able to sustain that energy?
Yes, we have many ideas in mind to sustain this energy. So our idea is really to make this community alive. So we always promise our digital partners to be early adopters of the new solution we are launching within Digital Workplace. So the new product and a famous one which is ongoing with the Google program just starting. And we also have many things in mind, especially around this community with gamification, making a loyalty program to ensure that the more digital partners give feedback, the more they will be recognized in this community.
David Delpour, thank you very much. Here with me is Xiaowei Chang, data scientist. Xiaowei, give us a couple of examples of metrics that you measure and show to your customers.
So ERP Solution Center proposed several metrics to highlight their values: time to market, time to user experience, sustainability, and digital enablement. So for example, we try to put in place some indicators such as the platform availability, time to market to production, and in-memory platform. So this kind of metrics helps our customer to measure their performance.
Okay, and how do you choose which metrics to use in a given situation?
It totally depends on the needs of our customer, because we work very close to our customer. We organize a lot of workshop, and we try to identify and understand their needs. So at the end, we propose the metrics in accordance with their needs.
Well, Xiaowei Chang, thank you very much. In security services, there's a multifunctional team up and running. Now, Andy Philippou, you're security officer for the UK. Can you tell me a bit about the roles in your team?
The roles are quite diverse, and they range from people working within security and in other parts of IM, as well as the business. And what we try and do to make a success of security and selling security is to embed ourselves and manage that relationship quite closely with our stakeholders. So we try and understand who the stakeholders are, we do some mapping, and then we make sure that we embed ourselves, I'm not going to say on a daily basis, but on a regular basis. And we don't just work at arm's length, we actually meet these people face to face when we can, when it's appropriate, to discuss what their issues are and how we can support them. What really has helped us is this transformation and the agile way of working with scrums. And what that's done is it's given the same message, the common message, to everybody across AIRBUS. And because everybody understands what we're all trying to achieve, it really helps in working with an MFT, a multifunctional team.
Right, great. Well, Andy Philippou, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Marie-Luce Blatt, you're head of corporate customer care. Now, your teams are working with product owners, which is a very important role. How did you get your business on board?
So we are delivering cross-divisional support for all the divisions. So the people, the business come to us in order that we deliver a high level of service. We have a first call resolutions. This is a very high level of service, and cross-functional with 4 languages for all countries. We have end-to-end traceability, and we are onboarding the business to build with them their level of service customized support, and to build also a business case. And where they are ready to go with us, we onboard them in our governance through steering committees, and we are following end-to-end the traceability of all incidents through all the resolver group. And we are chasing up with them where the pains are in the overall resolver group, and launching a lot of improvement workshops where they are part of, in order to improve and to deliver a very high quality of service.
Excellent. Well, Marie-Lise Black, thank you very much. Xavier, I know you recently launched a collaborative space called the IAM Control Tower. Can you tell us a bit more about it?
This Control Tower represents for us a collaborative space, as you mentioned. And behind that, it's here to foster several other aspects. Agility is one of them. Information sharing, another one. Innovation, where we can foster the co-creation, meaning comparing our ideas or point of views. And why do we do that? Is because identity and access management is a complex topic. It needs technical overviews, it needs a constant business approach, it needs to put the user in the middle and foster user experience. What do we gain with this tower is a strategic reflection where we can make clear choice, where we can measure our performance. This is also where we can meet, exchange coffee. As of today, it's a room in MIT building that we appropriate ourselves. Tomorrow, this will be probably a larger room with digital equipment where we can share most of our input and fostering our collaboration with our remote colleagues based in Germany. This is also a place where we will be able to share with our customers, make the appropriate level of information for all our stakeholders, whatever they are, user, application owner, security officer, like our neighbor here. This is it, simply it.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Xavier Gillot. Is head of People Development and Learning Digital Solutions. Solène, you offer standard products but also niche products. How do you decide between the two for a given segment?
So first we try to industrialize and harmonize the tool for all the employees. So we start to push the standard features, but in some cases, like in the manufacturing, there are specific needs because they have training certification path, and for them we were obliged to offer specific tools to help them to visualize where they are in this training path. That's why we reuse the same backbone, but on top of, we build an add-ons to ease their day-to-day life to follow the training of their employees.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Philippe Sandrick, you're in charge of industrial and customized services and in charge of digital workplace transformation and peripheral products. Can you tell me what exactly is a persona?
So a persona is typically a profile, a type of people representing the different area within AIRBUS. So when we started our transformation, we thought that it was important to make sure that this transformation will have an impact on all the people present in AIRBUS, focusing on engineering, on shop floor operators, on travelers, on white collars. So we have 5 persona on which we believe will influence our transformation, making sure that we are moving in the right direction in the frame of digital workplace.
Great, okay. Now, how did you go about defining those persona?
So we organize several workshops, of course, within the team in digital workplace, but also with our customers. So we have a strong links and dependency with our customers, which are part of our transformation. And we shared through those workshops the different frustration of the type of people, the expectation, the requirements. So we've built really it with strong relationship with our customers, with our business, again making sure that the profile and the persona that we are building are the right one.
Philippe Sandrick, thank you very much. Xiaowei Jiang is a data scientist in the ERP Solution Center. Xiaowei, tell us about the different elements of your mix.
So as long as the transformation, ERP Solution Center established a 3-year strategy roadmap, and in this roadmap we classified our products to see which product need to apply entirely the Agile methodology, such as this SAP Cloud Platform. Some product maybe to extend need to be extended to Agile methodology as the SAP Hub, SAP Community, and some product is going to retirement as the SRM. So we need to identify each of them, and we are aligned. All the team is aligned about our objective, and we are moving forward together.
Excellent. Well, Xiaowei, thank you very much. And that's all we've got time for in today's report. If you still have questions, or if you just want to find out more about the huge range of product and service lines in information management, check out the information management community on the Hub and watch out for a PSL event, perhaps coming soon to a site near you. Vanessa Seastone, Airbus Report, Blagnac.